It was yesterday that the local government announced that the Bank of Guam will fund the $20 million loan needed to pay the first installment of the Dan landfill. And while Section 30 funds, revenue bonds, tipping fees, and the full faith and credit of the government of Guam were used to secure the loan, some questions were raised as to how Section 30 is being used differently than what the legislature agreed on. Governor's Assistant Legal Counsel Ray Haddock says he sees no conflict with what the bank wants.
What the language that the legislature used was may, so nothing was required to be used as collateral, and it was essentially up to the proposers to determine what they needed to use as collateral. So, if they chose one or two or all of them, then that would be up to them to decide, and it was negotiated between, the terms were actually negotiated between GEDCA and the proposers.
Senator Ben Pangilinan also agrees with Haddock. He says when it comes time to build the new JFK High and for income tax refunds, that's when Section 30 will drop to a subordinated backer.
They may use this, but once a new pledge, a new issue comes on board, this will become a subordinate pledge.
When we asked if Section 30 can be used to back the $20 million loan and the new JFK at the same time, Haddock says it has been used to secure other government bonds. However, he believes GovGuam is at its limit for what is financially available.
It can't, and this was what we discussed at the legislature as well. We currently have other bonds that are being secured by Section 30. So to say that just because you have a $20 million loan would prevent further borrowing based on the Section 30 is incorrect. We currently have other obligations that are being secured by Section 30. And, we could continue even after this 240 to do more if it, was necessary.
PNC News also spoke with the Bureau of Budget Management and Research Director Bertha Duenas. She clarifies Section 30 isn't technically available, but if the legislature decides to redirect it for debt service or collateral, it needs to be replaced because GovGuam operations cannot afford it. Josh Tikenko, PNC News.